a few times today. You had to put the volume on, didn't you?
It was already on. I just opened it.
It's on the other side, by the way.
Oh, that's why.
You got it?
Yeah, I've done it now.
Now I cannot hear myself, which is great. Okay, so hello everyone. I can see that there's a few of you already. So I might just want to do the introduction. So hello and welcome everyone to another live from the WoodUbend channels. Yeah, I have to say that in plural, don't I? So we are... Yeah, haven't done this in a bit and it's showing. So, hello Linda.
Morning, Linda.
And today we are doing a reverse decoupaging on this, I think it's like a plexiglass.
Yeah. Perspex.
Perspex, that's the word. Perspex sheet. So it's quite a thick one, as you can see. And we are going to do reverse decoupage. Now, as you can already see, it has a plastic sheet protecting it on both sides. Yes. And I can confirm yes. Okay, cool. So the decoupage that we're going to be using is the Scarlet Harlequin stencil that is right here. And I'm going to be putting it basically behind. That way it will have that kind of like sheen finish because it's behind glass. I think it will look lovely. So, and then after that we're going to put some WoodUbend trims, more specifically the TR809 trim, which is I think the ridged trim.
Yes.
My memory is not failing me today. And we're gonna make it like a circle, a cadre. I've been speaking.
Border?
Yeah, it's gonna be a border around. And we're gonna paint that as well. So let me get started because time is running away. So to do this, I'm gonna take the decoupage out. So there you have it, our lovely Scarlet Harlequin. So to apply my decoupage onto the surface, I'm going to take off one of the one side. And now see, I look at this and I'm like, oh, maybe there is nothing on this side. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have thought that it would be blue already, on the other side as well. So in that case, I'm just going to put it on this side. No. No? Should have checked that. Should have been the keyword. Yeah, it has a plastic thing on this side as well. But it's not blue. Okay, taking that cover off. And this is what I have. Yeah? Beautiful. So, Posh Chalk Pigment Infuser is what I'm going to use to apply my decoupage to the surface. Making sure that there's no dust on it. And I'm just going to put a thin layer. Like we always do when applying decoupage. Covering every tiny bit, making sure that is the same amount everywhere. There we go. And now the difficult part, which is for me to place the decoupage in the right place upside down. So I want the hat showing. So the edge is there, so I need it there. Okay, so if I go there now, we still have the full top hat. Great. Okay, so I now have my placement. So there we go. Turn it back off. Putting a little bit more infuser because I can see that it's dried up already, but just a tiny bit. And now grabbing a paintbrush that I haven't used yet and just pushing the decoupage, making sure that I don't have any, what's the word I'm looking for, Connor?
Creases, bubbles,
Yes.
imperfections.
Great. So I'm going to just twist it around so that you guys can see, but I'm going to basically take off there, going a bit further. See, we're further than half now. Putting more infuser again. But again, not too much. And big brush from the center, going out, pushing all the creases away. And there we have it. Decoupage application done. Any imperfections? Doesn't look like
Not
it.
that I can see.
Oh, I can see like a line here that I don't like. So, but that's because of the amount of infuser that I've put, really. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna spray it with loads of water and it should be absolutely fine by the end of it. Could I have some sandpaper, please, Colin?
Of course. Any preference on grit?
120 or 180, whichever we have most of. So see, this is now becoming one with the surface, but it's not too, see there, I need to put some more infuser because I took it off.
And also a hello to Annabelle Johnson, who just joined us in the YouTube chat and said hi.
Hello Annabelle, welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy our little project of the day. So I have my sandpaper and I'm just going to come and sand, always going downwards. This is difficult to grab. Sanding downwards to take off the excess of the decoupage. And see, it just comes off very easily. Always downwards, or else you might lift up the decoupage, and that way you'll have to come back and fix it again.
We've had a couple people join us on Facebook.
Hello, hello everyone already.
So your mother's joined and said, Cuckoo Artemis, hello Connor.
Hello mother.
Hello. We have Diane Garvin saying good morning from rainy Massachusetts.
Hello Diane.
Hello. We have Cheryl L. Haddon saying hello.
Hello.
We have Fortini saying Kalispera Artemis and Connor.
Kalispera Fotini.
And we have Claudia Cerner saying, I like your new haircut, it suits you.
Thank you very much everyone. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to talk about my haircut. I've been asking everyone, what do you think of my new haircut? I find it very French, to be honest.
I see what you mean.
You see?
Yes.
Wow. So there we go. All sanded off. You didn't film that, I'm sorry.
Oh no, I got the first part of you sanding it.
Okay. Do you want to film it now? Yeah.
Yep.
We're doing TikTok videos as well, so we need to,
as always,
think about all the different things we need to film. So now that I have my decoupage down, I'm going to protect it with a bit more infuser on top. So I'm putting infuser, but to make it go into the paper even more easily, I'm using water. I'm diluting my infuser. That will make the paper drink the infuser quicker. And the word drink is maybe not the best word there. Connor, help, help, help.
I'm not sure what the better word would be there, to be fair. Drink works.
Okay. Basically, we're trying to get the infuser seep into the paper, and the water helps to do that. And see that line that I had originally? It's now not showing, or at least shouldn't. Yeah, it's not showing because I used that water to really put the infuser into paper. To anyone that is like not getting it because they don't have the visual cue, do you see? I'll show you the 3 stages. So this is, of course, dry. There's no infuser, no water in there. Here it has a bit, but it's still not everywhere. And this is what it looks like when it's all done. Absorb. Thank you, Cheryl. Gosh.
Yeah, that word wasn't coming to mind for me either at the moment. I don't know why.
It's fine. Thanks to Cheryl, we now got it. There we go. See, I'm really trying to push in, keep on coming back until the paper has absorbed.
Yeah, actually, we've had Sarai Roel Uniform say hello from the United States.
Hello, the United States.
Then we had Diane, Claudia and Cheryl all say absorb.
I just caught Cheryl. Thank you, all 3.
And then we had Sarai say, I like drink. Fortney has asked, it's rice paper, correct? And yes, it is indeed. We've had Linda Ward say, very nice.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you, for helping me out. And
we have a question from Tracy Dowd's Ag. I can answer myself. She says, where can I get the flat brush, please? That is called the Posh Chalk Smooth and Blend brush. It's available on WoodUbend.com or on Posh Chalk as well. But if you go on WoodUbend.com, there are 2 sizes available, actually. There's the one that you're seeing her use currently. And then there's also this size here, which is a bit bigger.
So this is 70 millimeters wide. This is 100 millimeters wide.
Both are available on WoodUbend.com. And if you're... at the moment, we have a site-wide 20% sale, so now would be the best time to buy them as well if you're interested.
So, there we go. There we have it. See, there's no lines showing everywhere. And the reason you understand now, because of all the infuser being on the sides, you can probably see it when it's reflecting light. That's the reason why I didn't take the protective layer. So, we're gonna dry this, I think, real quick. But now it's perspex, so it's plastic, so I need to be very mindful not to do, so that it doesn't bend.
No problem, Tracy. Thank you for asking. Let us know if you have any more questions. Always happy to answer them.
Yes, we do ship to Italy, Claudia.
Indeed we do.
So this is starting to dry. But I'm just feeling up the temperature of the plastic itself, because it's the temperature that will make it bend. make it warp actually, I think the right word.
I mean, bend isn't wrong, but yes, warp would be the right word.
So I'm doing it from a distance, you see, and I keep moving both elements. So there we go. It's not super dry, but it's almost dry. I can feel a bit of, but look at what we have achieved. I think it looks beautiful. I love that decoupage. That is how I'll keep it. Yeah, that's enough, dry enough for me. There we go. And now, as you all know, what do we do once behind the decoupage? Connor, you should know this.
White paint.
Yes. So I'm bringing in some white paint, and as always, I'm gonna do just half, just so that you guys can see the difference. If you don't paint behind it, it really is a different effect you're getting. There. Just gonna clean the edge off for my own sanity. And look at that difference. Can you see? Can you see it on the camera as well, Connor?
Yeah. It's very noticeable on his hat, because the little corner of his hat on the right, my right, your left, isn't painted behind.
I see it a lot in the background colour.
The background as well, but if you look at his hat, how white it is there versus there.
Oh yeah, true. You can see that line. I'm guessing I didn't choose the best place to actually do that cut off.
Thank you. I apologise for butchering your name in advance, but thank you, Goswami Vijayagiri, for saying hi, good job.
Thank you. So, we're going to continue to do the other half.
Oh, and also, hello, the person who's just joined, whose name I cannot even attempt to pronounce. I'm very sorry. But thanks for joining us. Both of you, let us know where you're joining from. I don't think I've seen either of you in our chat before. Always intrigued to hear from new viewers.
If you're Canadian, don't hide. He's more than happy to know what the temperature is, how things are going in Canada. But tell me what what's the weather like in Greece? Ποια είναι η θερμοκρασία στην Ελλάδα αυτή τη στιγμή?
Yeah. Thank you, Linda. She said a big difference.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It makes all the difference, I do believe. So that's one coat. I'm going to quickly dry it and do a quick second coat, because you will see those stripes or my bad paint job basically if you just leave it like that. So quick drying time.
hello, Cynthia Mullick, who's just joined and said, good beautiful morning from cool northeastern Ohio.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Welcome everyone. Let us know, as always, where you're from, what the temperature's like, just checking that it's straight. Taking the paint on the edges off. Ooh, could I have some baby wipes, please, Connor?
Of course you can.
I'm going to do a second coat anyway, so if you don't think you need to.
Goswami has just said, I'm from India.
Ooh, welcome. What's the temperature like in India?
Yeah, tell us what the weather's like. We're always interested.
Thank you.
And India's a big place. What part of India?
True.
And, you know, it applies to anyone in the chat.
Yeah.
If you're working on any projects, if you've got any weekend plans.
Do you have any weekend plans?
No, I don't actually, not this weekend. There's a new movie coming out on Apple TV, which I'm going to watch, that's about it.
Oh, the one with Denzel?
Yeah. Denzel Washington, Spike Lee, A$AP Rocky.
I don't know why that's a good thing.
Spike Lee's an amazing director.
Oh, yeah. But...
And A$AP Rocky's a very interesting, well-known rapper who's co-starring in it with Denzel. Which will just be interesting to see if he's any good at acting, really. Because I like his music. Yeah, I like his music. And he's always seemed like a cool person. So just be interesting to see if he's any good at acting. And like, you know, Spike Lee hiring him is a decent review.
Yeah.
But his history with adapting foreign films it's not the best history. So.
You know more than I do there, Connor.
Yeah, he's adapted
Connor is quite a film
buff.
Yes, I
cinephile.
Guess. Cinephile is the word I was looking for. And
yeah, he previously adapted a Korean film called Old Boy. And I like it, but I've never seen the original. And people who have seen the original absolutely hate the adaptation. So it may be one of those situations again. But fortunately, I've not seen the Japanese film he's adapting. So maybe it'll be that I still like it.
So I'm just taking the excess paint. The excess paint off. It's a tricky balance, this. Using a baby wipe, by the way. I think I forgot to mention that.
And Fortuny has said, very hot yet.
Very hot still. Oh.
And Diane has said, enjoy your weekend. I'm off to work.
Enjoy your working day.
As much as you can.
Yep. Oh, it's Friday.
Yeah, hope you have a good weekend too, Diane.
There we go. Okay, drying time for the last time, and then we're concentrating on the trim.
Yes, Fortuny, don't worry, we realised that's what you were answering. Fortuny said, Connor, where are you? I was answering a question about the weather in Athens. Yeah, don't worry, we realised what the context was. We got distracted by talking about a movie, which is a little insight into the workday here.
I can feel the board actually getting quite warm, so I'm stopping the heat gun. This is not yet dry, so I can't turn it around. It's still starting to warp a bit. So, gonna wait for it to cool down a little bit. But I'm actually thinking I might as well start concentrating on the trim and just leave it to dry by itself. So, this is the trim we're going to use. I can touch it if I can just leave it down. So this is the trim we're going to be using around, and I had two ideas, right? I was thinking I can, because I'm gonna pre-paint this. I was thinking I can either do it in a very dark pigment. So I was thinking of having an iron black, which is kind of like a dark metal color, right? And darken it even more with the smoky charcoal, right? So that's one idea, and do that as a surround. Or I could try and play with the aqua patinas in the jet black and red medium cadmium and try and not get those colours. Yeah, actually, I'll never get those colours.
Yeah, it looks slightly odd.
It's
contrasting.
Yeah, it's going to be like almost there kind of thing, isn't it?
I think like the dark metallic grey will work better.
Yeah, so we're going to use the iron black pigments and the smoky charcoal. So I'm going to put this to the side, facing down, so that it can, you know, take some time to calm down. And Connor, I'm going to be annoying and ask you to cut me a piece of
Pass me the knife, please.
Yes, of course. Here you go, darling. Oh. Φωτεινή, ναι, έχουμε TikTok. Το όνομα είναι WoodUbend, άμα το ψάξεις. Όλα τα βιντεάκια που θα δεις λίγο παντού είναι όλα... Thank you.
No problem.
Είναι όλα από εκεί πέρα βγαίνουν βασικά. Και όλα τα βιντεάκια που κάνουμε εδώ είναι για να μπορέσουμε να τα κάνουμε στο TikTok.
And happy Friday to you too, Patty. You just said happy Friday, Artemis and Connor too.
Thank you, Patty. How are you doing?
Oh, and good afternoon, Blanche, who just said hi, good afternoon there, good morning in Mexico.
Hello. Good morning, Mexico.
Yeah.
So I'm taking I'm not gonna use it. That I'm done with. If in case you want to put them in water already. In this. Not an obligation. And this can stay there. Okay, so let's warm up our trim. And bend it to our will. Is there anyone in here that has never used WoodUbend before? Is there anyone that can tell me what will happen? You will probably see it once this is all nice and warm. And you've got 3, 2, 1. Done. This is now super warm and super bendy. See, I can do the trim snake. That made you smile, did it? So, this is my TR809. I'm going to use this side real quick just to measure up approximately how much I need. As you can see, my trim does not only bend up and down, should I say, it also bends sideways. So, now I'm not being precise, so I'm going to give myself a bit of a leeway, and this is what I need.
By the way, Fortuny just said, iron black, it's my favourite, and then put a couple of messages in Greek that I'm unable to read.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to read them there. But, sorry, just to finish, this is my trim. I'm just going to coil up the bit I'm going to use, and I'm going to leave that there to dry, to cool down. So, because once it cools down, it becomes stiff again. And we're going to paint it there. Sorry, what did Fotini say? Πώς είσαι, ξαναπες το Άρτη, τι θες να ξαναπώ, Φωτεινή μου, δεν κατάλαβα, συγγνώμη, νομίζω ότι το είδαμε το μήνυμα λίγο αργά. So, I'm gonna mix my pigments. So, we have here the Posh chalk pigment in iron black. I'm gonna decant quite a bit apparently on my board. And I'm gonna first of all just mix that one. And mixing it with my, of course, pigment infuser, as the name suggests.
Thank you, Blanche, who just linked to our TikTok.
Thank you, Blanche. So, this is the color of Iron Black. I'm going to use a bit more of the pigments, actually, because I want it a bit a thicker mixture. Denser would be the right word.
If you want to go fancy, more viscous.
True. So there we go. I have kind of
It's very pasty.
yeah, it's, I wouldn't say that it's toothpaste thing, but it's like it's still creamy.
Yeah,
but
I was about to say
not-
it's like a cream.
Yeah, but this is.
It's kind of like sun cream consistency.
So the color is quite dark already, as I told in the beginning, but I want it even darker. So I'm gonna add some smoky charcoal. Now, in my memories, I've just put too much because it colors this very quickly, but I have a lot of the other pigments already. But
I think that's made quite a nice colour.
I think that's a lovely color, and that will be perfect to go with the color of his clothes.
Don't get me wrong, I am biased. I do quite like metallic grey colours, so...
Yeah, it's alright.
I like it.
Everybody has preferences. So this is the color we're going for. So, we got our pigment mix, and I'm going to be using a moulding brush to paint my now, as you can see, not bendy trim. So, moulding brush. Ah, yes. Oh, that's a lovely colour on the trim here. It's even better than what I imagined. And I think I'm going to have to use a smaller brush. I feel like a lot of the product is going on the sidelines.
And Fortania said, I can't copy, I will find you.
So, oh, she's talking about the TikTok page, isn't she? Yes, that's the thing. Ναι, στο TikTok το όνομα είναι WoodUbend. Θα μας βρεις εύκολα. Doing the little details. Of course, Connor's perspective will always help me not miss any spots.
Doing fine so far.
Haven't done really that far. There. You can see a spot there.
There is a little spot up there, actually.
There.
Down a bit. Down a tiny bit more. There.
Thanks, mate. So, and this is the result up close. A really lovely metallic shine of a very dark grey. So, going forward onto my trim. I think, haha, that's a funny thing in French. When you say that you're at the end or you're fed up with something, you say je suis au bout du rouleau, which means I'm at the end of the roll. And I'm like, I was literally just thinking that in English. I'm at
That's
the end of the
interesting.
roll.
That's interesting because a similar saying in English is I'm at the end of my rope.
Yep, yeah, yeah.
I've no idea where that comes from though, now that I mention it.
wouldn't be such a stretch to think that it comes from French.
Yeah, it's just weird why we've changed it from roll to rope.
Translated things might just sound better, I don't know. So I'm now drying it and at the same time warming it up. Because if it is like this, there's more chances of me breaking it. So I'm now warming this up. It's nice and bendy, it's dry as well. And I'm just coiling it back up until there, because I haven't warmed up the rest. Now I'm going to uncoil this side and paint it, and that's going to be us ready to put it on. Oh, what did you do? What would you do? Warm, so don't overcoil it.
Okay, so it comes from the practice of tethering an animal with a rope, meaning it can only move as far as the rope would allow. So when you're at the end of your rope, you have no more options left. That's where that saying comes from, because the animal is at the end of its rope. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, no idea where the French version comes from, but I'm sure you have your own origin.
Might be the same for all I know. And it's just a different, translation, meaning the same, but...
Well, because apparently ours actually is originally at the end of my tether.
Yeah, see, that's where translation would have happened and made it a tiny bit different. So, there. This is actually still warm enough that the pigments dry super quickly. So there we go. This is what's left. Now, see, my pigments have started to dry a bit. So just to rejuvenate it a little bit, I'm just going to put a tiny bit of pigment infuser and just mix it up again. And now it's back to life. Let me warm that up, and because I'm scared of breaking it every time. It's more difficult to break something that is in a coil than something that isn't. See the difference? Like, this is bendy, this is not at all. You can see how it just stays put. And let's do this last bit. Sorry, do you want me to come closer?
You're fine. So thank you Blanche for sending the TikTok username to Fortney.
Thank you, Blanche.
Thank you Linda and Blanche for saying love the colours and great colour.
Thank you both.
Fortney has said I love it. I'm assuming that was when you were showing off the pigment that he likes being applied. And we have a comment in Greek from a person I don't recognise.
Okay, feel free to just...
I think it's in Greek at least. I may be misrecognizing that alphabet.
If it's going to be Cyrillic.
It's not Cyrillic, I don't think.
So Margarita saying Gya σας από Ελλάδας, which it is Greek, who says hello from Greece. Gya σου Margarita. Hello Margarita.
And Fortuny said in TikTok, my nickname is some Greek stuff in Greek language.
Some Greek stuff in Greek language.
Yes. We'll look out for you in the comment sections.
Yeah. Just doing the edges here.
Oh, and hello, Pedro Brasileiro.
It's a cool name.
Who's joined us in the YouTube chat and said hi. It is a cool name.
Hello, Pedro Brasileiro. Wanted to see if I'm pronouncing that right. So this is all painted, and as you can see, this is bendy, but not that much. I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to warm it up. And this way we have our trim ready. And there we have it. There is the trim. All nice and painted. Yeah, you guys can see the color. I think it will do absolutely great on the edge of this. So this is now fully dry and cool, and it is flat. So now my job is to get the edge off, to get that protected bit off, which I will do from this side because, from here, because there was a place for me to catch it. That way, I don't have to scrape all this paint off. And this is what you call good planning. Haha. And there we go. All clean.
Ooh, those colours pop even more now.
Yeah. Yeah, because it has like a blue sheen. So now the colours are really popping. And look at that. You see, remember that finish I was talking to you about? Yeah, it looks so cool now. So, this is dry. Not that it matters because, well, it just needs to be white in the back anyway.
Oh, thank you, Fortuny, and I'm glad I can make you laugh. Put a lot of laughing emojis and then my name, and then put wow awesome when you showed it up to the camera there.
Thank you. So now we're gonna apply this on the edge here. I've made my measurements. As always, I'm always doubting myself just the moment before the truth, you know. And click, drop, so that Connor doesn't have to scrape the paint off the paintbrushes. This will do. And we're going to apply some good quality wood glue, in our case WoodUbend, to apply our WoodUbend on the edge. Now you have probably noticed that I went quite into the places where it's not going to be, but doesn't matter. This is a water-based glue, so I can easily wipe it off with a wet paintbrush, Q-tip, or even a wet napkin. Wow, it's the first time I'm calling wet wipes a wet napkin. So that is ready for the trims. I need the glue to be all over the back of the footprint of my trim, so I have gone a bit wider. I did already say that, didn't I? Don't matter. I haven't done this in a week, and so 5 steps of applying WoodUbend, guys. Warm up your trim. Apply glue all over the footprint of the trim or molding, or apply it all over where the molding will be applied to. And where should we do? We'll do the connection there. So this is where my mitering will happen. And there we go. Then apply, step 3, apply your WoodUbend onto the surface, pressing it down firmly. Because I have my fingers full of paint of different colors, it's kind of coming off on the trim, which I don't want to, but I can always come with a small paintbrush. And as you can see, I'm really going step by step, pushing it down, making sure that it's on the edge exactly where I want it, and coming back. Bending it to my will. And I think we're going to stop there for now. I'm just going to push it down and wait that it cools down, my trim that is, a bit.
Thank you, Blanche, for sending love hearts.
Thank you. So kind. Taking a baby wipe, taking off the excess glue. So my trim, as you can probably see, is now gone stiff. So it doesn't bulge anymore, it doesn't move, or at least not as much. So now that that is set, or at least this section is, I'm going to warm up again. I'm going to take off this glue and reapply it really. I can see that it's starting to dry. Can I have some paper as well, please, Connor?
Of course.
So, because I don't want to reapply the glue when there's water on the surface already. Thank you. So, because they would repel each other, or it will dilute the glue, which is not what I want. Then bring a bit more glue. Up. This is just me being super careful, should I say. There. And let's warm up our trim. Again, trying to be careful or mindful, should I say, of my perspex. So now it's bendy. And now all that's left is basically mitering, and we're going to do it here. So I'm going to come back to push that. So this is for push down. I can feel that it's against the surface properly. Just going to warm up these two bits. Can I have the knife, please, Connor? Thank you. I'm gonna be careful and just come with a knife and just, you know, it's still not fully one with the surface. So there. And we're gonna come down and cut straight line. So this is number 1. Try not to score perfect, which is done. Wow, I didn't think that would be that smooth. Glue on the edges, glue underneath, just refreshing. Glue on the edge there. And while it's still kind of bendy, we're pushing everything down once. And I think I've got the perfect miter as well. Show it to you up close in a second. So, baby wipe again, taking off the excess glue. Up. Paper. Up. And we're going to warm up the whole trim, push it down once more, and we're done. Yes, Connor, I finished within the hour. I'm gonna get up and really push it down with my body weight.
Sure.
And see, there's excess glue coming off there. It means that, you know, I've put glue down there thrice. So it's a good sign. It means that it's really making full contact with the surface.
And hello, Guadalupe Robles. I apologise if I butchered your name a little bit there.
Hello, darling.
Pretty confident on the first name.
So, there we go. I have a bit of glue that's dried off there, but that's easy to scrape off. And there we go. Should have cleaned my hands before I started doing this so I don't have those little bits of white everywhere. It's because it's coming off my fingers. So there we are. Here is our trim done. And I'll show you the mitering. It's there. Might even paint over it a little bit, but it's pretty perfect, you know. So there we go. It's done. And that is our little project for the day. Guys, thank you very much for being with us today. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. We will see you again next week at some point, I'm pretty sure. And for now, have a great weekend and hopefully some sunny days as well, what I'm hoping. So it's a goodbye from me, Artemis, and a goodbye from Connor.
Goodbye.
And see you next time.